Hey, what is up guys? Virginia the Buckeye Gamer here, and I am back with a video. This is actually in response to a video put out by Dr.JoshDaRealGamer. And Josh, I apologize that it took me so long to get to this, but he did a video a while back on his top 3 games that he would love to have physical copies of, but they're way too expensive. So I am going to give my top 3 picks for games that I want in physical form, but are way too expensive for me. So starting off with number 3 is Earthbound for the Super Nintendo. Now, Earthbound, as you know, runs, I think even the loose copy can run you about $400 to $500. And getting it complete in box, we're not even going to go there. Like $700-800, sometimes more, depending on the box's condition. But Earthbound is a really fantastic RPG for the Super Nintendo and happens to be one of my favorite games on there. Now, luckily though, there are other ways to get Earthbound much cheaper. It is available on the Super Nintendo Mini, which you can pick up. I believe it's still $80. I don't know if the price got cut or not. And there are stores that are selling it used. So you do have that option, and you of course get other games along with it. So that is also a good deal there. And it's also available on the eShop for the Nintendo Wii U and the new 3DS, which I do believe those are going to be shutting down pretty soon. So your best bet would probably be to go with the Super Nintendo Classic for that. Now, number 2 is Little Samson for the NES. Good, not that game. Little Samson, for those of you that don't know, is a really fun platformer that came out super late in the NES's life cycle. Like, I believe the Super Nintendo was out for a couple of years. That game came out in 93 or 94. So again, most people jumped ship from the NES to the SNES. And not many copies were made, so couple that with a game that's really fun and sought after by collectors, and you got a recipe for a very expensive game, which that game typically will go about $1,000, sometimes more. So now you can technically get a reproduction cartridge of that, which I have looked into, just so I have something to play. I wouldn't necessarily consider it part of my collection, but just so I have it to play, because I don't know if there's like digital means to play it. I don't believe it's on the Super Nintendo Classic, and I don't believe it got like a eShop release anywhere. But anyway, with that being said, who knows, maybe one day I will own these games. It's hard to tell. But anyway, moving on to number 1 is Panzer Dragoon Saga for the Sega Saturn. Now, a couple things beforehand. I do not own a Sega Saturn currently. I do have a retro store that has one on hold for me until I can come up with the money for it. So just a spoiler alert for a future pickup. But that one, I don't know if you guys have ever played the Panzer Dragoon games, but they're fun adventures. Sometimes they have like on-rail shooter elements. Very fun adventure games too. Now I do have some hope for this though, because they are remaking Panzer Dragoon 1 and 2. I believe it's only on the Xbox and Switch. Because Sega, when they stopped doing consoles, and went to a third-party software developer, Xbox, I think, got the better end of the deal as far as games go. Now, of course, Sony and all of that, they did get some fantastic licenses, but I think Xbox fared a lot better, at least the original. But anyway, with that being said, because they did get Panzer Dragoon Orta, which I have played and I really enjoyed. But anyway, the original copy of Panzer Dragoon Saga for the Saturn, again, like Little Samson, will run you a good $1,000 or more, depending on condition and if you get it complete. So, again, unless I come into a boatload of money, physical copies are I only have them in my dreams, I suppose. So anyway, and I know it was nice that was a quick video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and comment down below, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Keep on gaming.